What is up, Jam Fam? This is Rick with Just a Mile a Day, and today's guest is Chris Russman. Ta-da! All right, Jam Fam, let's listen to Chris's story and how she chose to handle her amazing circumstances.
I had total hip replacement about 4 months ago now. I knew it was coming up, and people were telling me, oh, the better shape you're in, the better you're going to heal, the better you're going to heal. So I walked, and I walked, and I walked. I walked to heal. I walked with my walker. I walked with my cane. I walked on my husband's arm when I couldn't use my walker or my cane. I don't have a sports bone in my body. I don't play baseball. I can't play tennis. I can't do any kind of sports. I'm terrible. But I can walk.
Heck yeah, you can.
I can ride my bicycle. And I learned how to do yoga because I needed to do something other than just, maybe walk and ride my bicycle, especially when it's wintertime. Some days I walk 200 steps, and then the next day I might have walked 205 steps. It was so hard. It was so hard. And, the physical therapist would come over and she'd say, you got to walk. And I'd go, no. But she was right. I had to overcome it, and I overcame it.
All right, so Chris, people want to know you're out here every single day, day 168 in a row. What is one of the things that keeps you motivated?
I'm also on a weight loss journey. It's hard for me. I'm 66 years old, and it comes off a whole lot slower than it used to. And so this was part of my weight loss. This was part of my goal. And getting out here every day, if I don't get out here, I'm not going to get stronger. I'm not going to get better. I can't make an excuse.
No.
I can't make an excuse. I can get myself off my chair. I'll sit down and watch TV after I walk on my treadmill or after I walk outside. If I've walked at lunch for a mile or 2 miles, I'm good to go.
So how important has it been for you to have that goal in front of you to keep pushing towards it?
If I didn't have that goal in front of me, I could easily become a slug.
That's it right there. That's it. Put your goals in front of you, because if it's not in front of you, if you don't have something there that makes it tangible that you can keep seeing every day, you become a slug.
I could become a slug easily. I like being a slug.
It's awesome. Doing nothing is great. But how fulfilled do you feel after you do a whole bunch of nothing over a long period of time?
I feel like a slug. I feel, what's the word? It starts with a D.
Decomposing?
Nah. Sluggish. I feel sluggish.
Yeah.
And and I don't sleep well. I sleep so much better
After you crushed out a good day,
after I crushed out a good day. When I walk at work, I've got a friend who walks at work, and we're committed. And it doesn't matter what the weather's like. Last week it was 93 degrees with top humidity. We walked. We might not walk the whole mile. We might walk a half a mile, but we walk.
You gotta get
I might look like this when I get back to work, but we walk. Of course it's going to be hard work, but don't be afraid of it. Being afraid of it is the hardest thing. And that first step, that first thing that you do is going to be the hardest. And then the next day it's going to be a little bit easier. And the next time it's going to be easier. Before you know it, why was it so hard in the first place? My therapist, before I went to outside physical therapy, she would say, I want you to walk the length of the house. So I walked the length of the house, and then I did it twice. When I was in the hospital, the day after my surgery, they said, you're going to do steps. I said, I'm going to do what? I didn't think I could do it, but I did it. You got to be consistent. You can't give up. If you give up, if you don't try, if you don't start, you're never going to get anywhere. You're not going to succeed. You can't use excuses. I don't give up.
I think that there's a lot to that, being able to have consistency over time, having your goals in front of you, making very, very limited excuses on the things that happen, because with the replacements and with surgery, there's so many reasons that you can make up to just make it so you don't do the thing that you're supposed to do. I'm very proud to be able to do this with Chris today. This is very cool. We're still crushing out our mile. So everybody out there, if you're not doing your mile, get off the jam couch.
Do your mile, no excuses.
All right, so we're still crushing this mile out together, which is really good. Getting soaking wet in the rain.
Getting soaking wet, getting wind blown. I was having a good hair day.
That was just a better hair day.